So Dogecoin has stayed on the downside along with the overall crypto market. While there are some major warnings and negative news, we are also seeing some positive news. So let's see what is happening. So if we come to the overall crypto market outlook, we can see here that there is red everywhere among cryptos. We have been seeing a lot of volatility in the prices of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, and others, and this is why we are now seeing that the crypto market cap and trading volume are falling. And things are getting more and more concerning since the political situation between Russia and Ukraine is escalating. So the Russian president has recently announced to recognize the independence of 2 breakaway regions in eastern Ukraine and ordered troops into the territories. This decision has created a lot of uncertainty in the global markets, and this is why traditional markets have plummeted. So moving in lockstep with stock indices, Bitcoin and cryptos also dropped during this time. And we can see here that investors have become fearful and uncertain, and they are now sitting on the sidelines. The crypto fear and greed index has been fueled by this global uncertainty as it has remained in the extreme fear zone. Meanwhile, the overall crypto market sentiment has now turned decidedly bearish, with on-chain analytics pointing to further losses and prices continuing to tank in the coming days. In fact, we can see here that the total crypto market cap has contracted by $150 billion, or around 7% over the past 24 hours as the crypto sell-off accelerates, and seeing all these negative factors, it appears that the market cap is going to plummet more from here. And now, let's see what market analysts have to say about the ongoing geopolitical uncertainty and its effects on the crypto market. So as per crypto analyst Justin Bennett, the odds of a diplomatic solution to the Russia-Ukraine situation just dropped dramatically. So what he is saying is that we may now see this situation getting worse, and if it really happens, then we may see more sell-off in the crypto market. However, crypto analyst Michael van de Poppe thinks that all this global uncertainty is actually good for Bitcoin and cryptos. So he is saying that in such a short time frame, the world has shown why Bitcoin is needed, and he believes that the fact that someone can freeze your account in Canada without any reason is one factor. Moreover, the fact that you need to run for a useless war in Ukraine is another factor that is now showing us that Bitcoin and cryptos are the need of the hour for us, and he is also saying that these things are fundamentally more bullish for cryptos than ever. So the point is that no matter what is happening right now, things are not going to remain the same forever, and cryptos are going to get out of this uncertain environment and bearish phase. And with that being said, let's come to Dogecoin's current price movements. So we can see here that there are no signs of recovery for Dogecoin right now, and its price has been continuing its downward movement. From a technical perspective, the MACD level of Doge is in the negative zone, suggesting a negative sentiment for it. Similarly, Doge is also moving below its critical moving averages, and this means that its price may move further downwards unless either indicator deviates from the present trend. While the technical analysis of Dogecoin is giving us a bearish outlook for it, there is some good news for Doge that is going to cheer up its holders. First of all, we are now seeing that Quincy University, a private university based in Illinois, has recently started to accept donations in Dogecoin along with Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, and Ethereum. The university has stated that they are accepting cryptos because donations in cryptos are fast as well as secure and could save a donor in taxes. So this is indeed a very positive update, since the university's move highlights the increasing relevance of cryptos like Dogecoin in mainstream circles as an investment option and in day-to-day activities. Similarly, UK-based law firm Gunnar Cook has recently announced that it is now accepting cryptos as payment for legal and professional services, claiming to be the first major law firm in the UK to do so. The law firm is now accepting Dogecoin and other crypto assets for payments for its legal services in the UK. So this is yet another positive update for Dogecoin, as we are now seeing that its adoption has been rising despite its price sitting on the low side right now. All in all, we are now seeing some pretty positive updates for Dogecoin as more and more firms are adopting it as a payment method. And this is exactly why I think that this rising adoption of Doge is going to help it recover its recent losses and move back to the upside pretty soon. In any case, I'd like to remind you here that this is no financial advice, since I'm not a professional financial advisor. These are just my personal opinions, so it is recommended that you do your own research before investing in cryptos. And with that being said, let's come to Bitcoin and see what is happening with it. So after the recent price dips, Bitcoin is currently trading below its important levels and the overall sentiment appears to be pretty bearish for it. Since we have been seeing a lot of price volatility, its next move is pretty uncertain as of now, and I think that it is a little tough for Bitcoin to determine the next move considering the overall crypto market sentiment. I think that if we see yet another price dip for Bitcoin from here, it may be an indication for a prolonged correction for it that may trap Bitcoin within the bearish trend for some time. And seeing the current price movement of Bitcoin, crypto analyst Tone Vays has warned Bitcoin traders that it is at risk of igniting another sell-off event. He is saying that Bitcoin is below all the moving averages and the 200-day moving average is about to start declining from here, and that is not a good sign. And it is also indicating that the 25K price target is somewhat realistic from here. The good thing is that although Vays is bearish on Bitcoin in the short to medium term, he still believes that Bitcoin will eventually surge above its all-time highs catalyzed by macroeconomic factors. Meanwhile, crypto analyst Michael Vandepop is saying that Bitcoin must break over resistance in the 39K zone in order to trigger its upward trend. And as long as Bitcoin can convert this level into support, Pop feels that the upward continuation is confirmed, which may result in it returning to the 4 to 6K price region. So this means that despite the current bearish sentiment, Bitcoin can still manage to break through it and move to the upside. And I also think that things may get better for Bitcoin since even during this bearish sentiment, there are some positive indicators for it. For example, the supply of Bitcoin held for more than half a year has now reached a record high. This metric is now indicating that the majority of investors that purchased Bitcoin more than half a year ago prefer holding onto it, rather than selling it on an already fragile market. So this is a fundamental change in the behavior of crypto investors that use Bitcoin as a long-term investment, and as they are currently holding their coins, this is a very bullish thing for Bitcoin's price. Meanwhile, the CEO of Three Arrow Capital, Zhu Su, is saying that the shift in the behavior of Bitcoin investors is because they faced an unpleasant experience when they sold Bitcoin prematurely between 2018 and 2019 when it was trading at the bottom. This means that they have now realized how important it is to hold their coins, and this is why Bitcoin investors now prefer holding coins. So this is pretty bullish for Bitcoin, and this is exactly why I think that Bitcoin is going to sustain the market pressure pretty soon. And now, let's come to Ethereum for a minute. So ETH has fallen into yet another bearish trap in the last 24 hours, and it appears to be particularly strong at the moment. We are now seeing that Ethereum has been trading below its crucial moving averages and its daily RSI has been trending downward, which means that the overall sentiment is pretty bearish. So the point is that if Ethereum continues to trade below these critical levels for an extended period of time, a significant price retest to the lower levels is almost certainly possible. Now, let's see an important update for Bitcoin and other cryptos. So as per a recent survey, cryptos are now becoming more popular as retirement investing possibilities. The survey revealed that people's attitudes toward cryptos had improved over the last 10 years. Despite their volatility, more than 60% of respondents said that cryptos are a strong retirement investing alternative. So we are now seeing that cryptos, once associated with speculation and gambling, have gained prominence as one of the finest ways to secure people's futures. And as per another important update, it appears that institutional money will come for Bitcoin and cryptos in 2022 and drive up their prices. This is because we are now seeing that the filings with the US SEC indicate a growing interest from institutional investors to buy Bitcoin. From just under 60 in the last quarter of 2021, the number of SEC filings that mention Bitcoin increased to nearly 160 in the first 2 months of 2022. So it is clear that institutional investors are very interested in cryptos, and this is why I think that the crypto market will explode once institutional money goes to cryptos. So we have just seen that some positive things are happening for cryptos, especially Bitcoin, and it is great for Dogecoin because if Bitcoin moves up from here, Doge will follow suit thanks to their high price correlation. In any case, what are your thoughts on this? When do you think Dogecoin is going to move up from here? Let me know in the comments section below.